Some stories don't start with fear, they start with love, and end with silence. My name's Rachel, and this happened 12 years ago, when my son Eli was 6 years old. He was my only child, quiet, curious, and obsessed with exploring. He'd wander into the woods behind our house for hours, collecting sticks and bugs, always coming back before dinner. Until one day, he didn't. It was a warm July afternoon in a small Pennsylvania town. Eli had gone outside to play with his new red kite. I was washing dishes when I realized I couldn't hear him laughing anymore. At first, I thought he'd gone deeper into the backyard, but when I called his name, there was no answer. Just the sound of wind rustling through the trees. By 5 p.m., panic set in. I called my husband, then the police. Within an hour, half the town was searching. Dogs, flashlights, helicopters, the works. They combed the forest for 3 days, but they never found a trace of him. No footprints, no kite, nothing. The weeks that followed were a blur of interviews, posters, and false leads. People said they saw him near the highway, or at a gas station 2 towns over. None of it was true. After a month, the search ended. They said it was likely an abduction. But deep down, I knew something was wrong with that forest, because every night, after Eli disappeared, I'd hear him. It started softly, the creak of floorboards, the faint sound of laughter from his room. At first, I told myself I was dreaming, but then toys started moving. One morning, I found his favorite stuffed bear sitting on the stairs. I'd packed it away after the search ended. No one else was in the house. Another night, I heard the back door open. When I rushed downstairs, it was wide open, and there were muddy footprints on the floor. Small ones, like a child's. I tried telling my husband, but he didn't believe me. He thought grief was making me see things, so I stopped talking about it, until one night, about 6 months later, I woke up to the sound of humming. It was Eli's favorite lullaby. Coming from the baby monitor, I froze. We hadn't used that monitor in years. I picked it up, my hands shaking. The screen was on static. Gray noise, and then I saw movement. A shadow, small, child-sized, standing at the foot of our bed. I screamed. My husband jumped up, but by the time he turned on the light, it was gone. We tore the house apart, looking for intruders. Nothing, he thought. I dreamed it. But the next morning, there were muddy footprints again, this time leading upstairs to Eli's room. After that, I called a local priest. I didn't know what else to do. He came to bless the house, but when he reached Eli's room, he went pale. He said the air felt heavy. Before he left, he told me quietly, greater than sometimes, when a spirit dies lost, it tries to come home. That night, I dreamed I was walking through the woods. The trees were whispering my name, and somewhere ahead, I could hear Eli calling, greater than Mom. I can't find you. I woke up crying. A week later, I went back into the forest alone. I followed the creek behind our house, the one he used to play near, for hours. I searched until I saw something half buried in the dirt. It was his kite string, tangled in the roots of a tree, and next to it, his little red shoe. I screamed until my throat gave out. The police came again. They searched the same area. They found old bones, too small to be an adult. They said they couldn't be sure it was him, but I knew. It's been 12 years since that day. We moved away, tried to start over. But sometimes, when I sit alone at night, I still hear the baby monitor crackle, and a voice, soft, distant, familiar, whispering, greater than Mom. I found you.